What's going on, everybody? I'm Tim Buckley. Today I want to do part 2 to my Keynot series on how to put the bars on the top and the bottom of your videos. We're going to go from start to finish, but today I'm going to show you how to animate those words to create more attention and gain more eyes to your social media platform, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you're hosting your videos, how you can put this creative text or creative pictures together to create more attention on your videos. So we're going to use Keynot today, and I want to let you guys know and show you how powerful Keynot is with, in the next 2 years, video content being the most viewed piece of content on media platforms. So let's get ready to get your videos up to par, okay? And some of these techniques are going to be techniques that I haven't even implemented all the way through my social media, but because I've worked with Keynot so much, I want to share them with you so that we can both implement them at the same time and grow at the same time. So basically what I just did was opened up a new document. The first thing you want to do is come over to document, go down to customize slide size. I like to set it up as a square so it's Instagram ready and there's no other modifications that you have to do. So 500 by 500 works for me, 600 by 600 or 700 by 700 is fine. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you have a piece of content that you're going to put, or a video, a video that you're going to put in the middle that you want to put the bars around. So I've already copied and pasted a workout video, and this is just a banded chest press exercise. I'm going to slide it down just to make sure it's in the middle. As you can see, Keynot does a good job of letting you know where the middle of the page is. And also in the top left here, you can see there's another picture where I can tell, hey, okay, it's in the middle. Good. So we'll go ahead and hit the text button because this is pretty simple, man. But Keynot is very powerful, and I think everybody's looking for an app to do it because they want to do it from their phone, which is good to do it on the go. And there's probably some apps out there that are very, very powerful that allow you to do the same thing. But let's go ahead and look at doing it from the MacBook. Okay, so we're going to type in banded chest press, all right, and we're going to go ahead and create another text box, and then down here we're just going to say, let's just say get fit. Let's say get fit 2018, right? Because it's 2018, we want to stay motivated. If we can put an exclamation point, that's cool. And next thing we want to do, let's add another text box, and let's say try this. Because 80% of the world is pretty much waiting on you to, kind of tell them what to do. I mean, why not? Let's capitalize that. Try that, exclamation point. All right, and then we're just going to pull that to the side. Now, you see all the clicking and dragging that I'm doing. One thing we want to do is click on the video, and we want to lock this in place. So we'll go over to Format, go down to Arrange, and then we're going to come down to Lock. So now the video is locked in place, but we also have the option to come back and unlock it if we need to slide it up or slide it down. So that's very important. Now we're going to double click on the banded chest press there at the top, and we're going to go ahead and make that bigger. Before we do that, let's go ahead and put it into impact so we can get the best view possible. That's a nice font to use, and I'm going to move that one all the way up to 50. And then we're going to slide it over just to make sure it's in the middle. We'll come down here, move that out of the way. Come down here, and we're going to pretty much do the same thing. Let's get that into impact, and then let's move it up, and we can go to 50, and let's drag it down. Okay, so once again, Keynot does a good job of letting you know it's in the middle, and you can also check here to see if the placement is the way that you like it. Now we're going to come over to the try this button that we created, and we're just going to go make sure it's impact. And we're not going to make this one as big, but we're going to make it noticeable so that people actually see that. We want to make sure we're telling people, hey, try this. This is a really cool exercise. Okay, so we're going to click on banded chest press, and we're just going to add some things here. So you look at it, we've already created the bars that we talked about, top and bottom. We could easily come here, file, export, and go ahead talking about how to export this thing and go ahead and post it. Okay, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth. So we're going to come over, we're going to add some shadowing, and so let's get let's do a blue shadow, and the shadow is pretty offset, so we'll move it down to 2 point looks pretty good. And then we want to add a highlighter effect, all right, for the background. So there you go, you see that. Now, a smart thing to do would be, like if you're really trying to gain attention, a smart thing to do would be to Google what colors, are people actually attracted to, your eyes. For, women, it may be pink. Instantly to my mind, on my page, I'm actually using a red and a yellow. And we'll dive a little bit deeper into that. So we're gonna go ahead and change the colors for the bottom, create a shadow. We're gonna go ahead and do the shadow blue, and it's offset to 2 points. And then we wanna highlight it with a lime green. And then we wanna come over here to the try this button, and we're gonna change the try this button. We wanna try to make sure they see this try this button. So we're gonna make the try this button red. And then a shadow, let's see, shadow, I'm actually only going up. We're gonna go down to 2 because we know that's gonna be correct. And we're just gonna give it a gray. We're gonna give it a gray, that's fine. And that's what that button looks like. So another cool thing you could do is with the try this button, is if you go over to arrange and you have it highlighted, okay, or just clicked on, you don't have it highlighted, but you just need to click on it, you could turn it. So now it really looks like a button that we talked about. You can move it and place it. I'm gonna leave it there just because it's closer to the piece of content that I want them to see. You know, it would look weird if it was probably like kind of maybe over here somewhere, like that would look weird. Maybe up here would be okay, you know, because it's still kind of close. But let's leave it down here so that it's out the way, but it's still kind of telling them, you know, what to do. Okay, so from here, what we really want to do is we want to animate this thing. So that's what we're getting into. You know, how can I make this 1-minute video that I'm placing on Instagram, this 30-second video or 15 to 20-second video, and it doesn't have to be working out. This could be a piece of content where, you know, for me with my business, I meet up with my guy, Dr. Joe. He's a chiropractor, and we talk about some different things. But what we like to do is in the bars, I'll write his name and my name, and we'll put our information at the bottom. And the cool thing is you can, you know, copy and paste pictures directly from the internet or icons. You download your Facebook icons, your Instagram icons, and we'll go in depth with that just a little bit. So let's highlight these words here, and let's go ahead and go to, let's see, animate right here at the top. And then what we want to do is we want to build in. Okay, we want to build in. And so let's see, you can drop it. All right, that's pretty cool. You can actually change. Let's see, build in. Let's see up here. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see what Blast does. All right, so I mean, Blast actually, they actually see something about to happen, but they don't know what it is. So it's gonna hold their attention just a little bit longer. And you can also control how fast it goes, you know, what happens. So let's move down to the bottom, and we're gonna build in. And let's just say we wanna do, confetti, all right? And we're just kind of going all over the place right here because we just want to have fun. So let's go over to our try this button, and then we want to build in, add effect, and let's just do a dissolve. Okay, now you may see these other buttons and you're probably wondering, okay, well, if I click on chest press, there's also action, then there's a build out. You know, what is this? Okay, so if I want to add an effect, you know, if I want to give this an action, I can always just come here and give it an action as well. Now, if you notice, it actually changed the order. Now you can see that the order is 5. So that means I've given this right here, I've given it a build in, I've given it an action, all right, but I didn't give it a build out, okay? So I could give it something else. So we're gonna actually go back and go here. I'm gonna highlight that. And so we can actually, if you pay attention, this says all at once, by paragraph, by group, by highlighted paragraph. So what you wanna do to actually find out, you know, how your order, you know, what's my order? You know, how do I know what's first, what's second? Down here at the bottom, you can see build order, okay? So now if you come over, okay, start movie, bandit chest press, okay? So that's the movie. The initial thing that's gonna happen is the movie's gonna start, okay? So now you have bandit chest press, words at the top. That's going to be second after the video starts. And you can see down here it says on click with build one. So if you want to do this, let's say we wanted to say with build one, okay? So that means instantly, as soon as you press play, all of this is going to happen. Okay, so Get Fit 2018, that's at the bottom. Let's just say we want it to happen with build one. So this, on Instagram, when you instantly scroll down, you got to think about it. The attention span could be, 3 to 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Who knows exactly what it is, but it's definitely not a minute. All right. So number 4 is try this. Okay, try this is your little icon here or button that you're gonna have. So you could let's just keep everything with build one. Okay, and then the last one, let's just say, just to remind them and have it, just to let them remember, okay, this is the banded chest press. We'll say after build 4, so we'll make it completely last. And if we made a mistake, look at this. We're gonna preview it, okay? So now you've got everything happening at once, and I don't know if you got a chance to see it because we did everything together. So let's do it again. Banded chest press, Get Fit 2018. So basically, as they scroll, it all popped up at one time. And I think that's what you probably would want if you're looking at an audience that's going to have a 3 to 5 second attention span. So if they scroll through and they happen to see the picture, but they don't happen to see the words yet, but they see something coming up to the picture, okay? At least they're going to take the time to see what's coming up to the picture. What is this popping up on the picture? Okay, and then if that doesn't catch their eye, they're going down. Okay, but keep in mind the video is already playing. Okay, and everything is popping up. So we're gonna let's just leave it like that. Okay, so you may say, all right, well, you got this white background. I mean, what can I do to this background? Okay, I just want to click in this space, and it's highlighted. Click in that space. I want to go back to let's see. All right, so we're gonna go back here and we're gonna go back to format, and then you can see here we come down and you'll see color fill, and we're just gonna click here. Let's go back. Let's click the color fill button so you can see your options. No fill, color fill, gradient fill, advanced gradient fill, image fill. So you can do all type of things. Let's just say, let's go with a gradient fill. All right, so you know what? You might say, I like that. I don't like it. Do I want it to match? Who knows? All right, so let's just go to advanced. And this just shows, okay, we can drag it here. We can drag it there. And we can actually just play with the spectrum of that blue color. All right, so image field. Okay, now it gives you a tile. It gives you, you can scale to fit. You can do exactly what you want to do. And here, the background color, it starts off as a neutral gray, but you can just come over and you can do that same blue. You can do that same blue if you want to, and you can do the image. The images are down there. All right, so let's go back. Okay, so you got your tile. Okay, but then when you click on background, here's your color fields, gradient fields, and then image fields. So maybe you don't like that. Maybe that doesn't really appeal to you, and you don't really like it. But I mean, just find something you like, go with it, and you'll be good. So we'll just we're actually just gonna keep it on a white or a black, and I mean that's fine with me. So I didn't have it highlighted, so that's why I didn't turn back to white. But we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it back to white. All right. So now you want to talk about actually what it looks like. All right. And bam. All right. So we go back. We played it. I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to actually press the space bar and let you guys see it. This is what would happen if they scroll down Instagram, and as soon as they see this picture without any captions, they may look at it and say, okay, it's just a picture. But it's going to automatically play, and all these things are going to pop up. But look, did you guys see what happened, right? So I had the video, and I noticed that I've got words in the video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this up, and I'm going to actually put it right there. All right, I want to go back and look at it again, okay? Boom, everything happens, you see exactly what's going on, the video's playing, looks good, all right? And remember, you could edit this some more, and you could keep going. We're gonna go here to export, and we're gonna come over to QuickTime, okay? Because we want this thing to play. Now this is very important right here, okay? We want to zero all this stuff out because we don't want the video to hesitate at all between any slide or any build. We want everything to flow smooth, okay? We don't want them to scroll down and have to sit there for 2 seconds before the video actually starts, all right? And then from there, we just want to go ahead and hit next. And it's going to ask you to name your video. And, you know, for me, I could just go ahead and, let's see, this is a bandit chest press. So let's just do, let's name it what it's supposed to be, bandit chest press. Sometimes I get into, you know, abbreviation and all that, but I learned that's not the best when it comes to organization. So, you know, boom, I'll go ahead and, you know, create this movie. So the time frame of creating this movie and, you know, how long it's going to take to actually export is going to be based on how many megabytes or, you know, gigabytes that this video is. I'm on a laptop, so I don't have the most memory. Sometimes I get a little message on my screen that says disk is almost full, and I'll have to delete my trash and delete some other things because video content actually takes up a lot of space. So on the back of my MacBook, I actually have a passport that has I think it's a terabyte, so it holds a lot of space. It holds a lot of memory on there, and it keeps my computer running pretty smoothly. So that's definitely a recommendation. So while this video is uploading, let's just talk about some of the reasons why you would want to animate your words, okay? Because it's going to help set you apart from the people who may be already doing the words on top of their videos, the bars on the top and the bottom. So you may see people doing this, and it may be bringing them a lot of awareness and attention to their page. But how many people are actually animating those words that pop up on those videos? Now, it may be a bit much, but just remember what we talked about in the next 2 years. Video content, viewing video content on media is going to be the most viewed piece of content that people are watching on a daily basis. So you want your videos to have some type of stamp to them, so that people can know, okay, yeah, that's Creative Dynamic Sports, that's Tim Buckley Fitness, and you know, they're able to recognize what it is that you're putting out there. And another recommendation I would do is I would go ahead and Google, you know, what colors are you know, more attention grabbing. And so I'm gonna go over here to my file folder, and you know, I'm gonna get on my passport, and I'm gonna actually locate this file. And we'll play it, and then we'll see, you know, exactly what it looks like from here. So we'll scroll here, and those are some of my videos, and we'll just go ahead and bring it up. And so here it is. So as soon as we hit play, everything that we did happens, okay? And it stays there. You notice it's not disappearing. It's there the whole time, and it's not going anywhere. So that's the good thing about it. That's the video Bandit Chest Press Get Fit 2018. This is what it is. This is what it's gonna be. And you're telling the people, you're letting them know, you're making them aware of exactly what it is you're trying to get across. All right, if it's one exercise, even if it's just a teaching, like I see a lot of people doing stretches and different routines that you could do for mobility and stuff like that. Like, set yourself apart. And while I'm making this video, I'm expressing this stuff to myself as well. I started doing my videos a long time ago, and I really didn't have a secret weapon as far as editing or a process to actually filter my videos through to say, okay, I'll do this first, second, third. It was more like, hey, here's the video, let me post a cool status and a caption, and you know, I hope you guys like it. And it almost got to a point where it was just like, hey, let me just get a video out there. And it shouldn't be like that. On media, you always want to care about the people that you're approaching and the people that you want following and the attention that you're seeking from your videos, okay? So you got to pay attention to all that stuff and create quality content. And remember that the people that are watching your videos are actual humans. I mean, besides the bots that are out there creating followers, these are actual people who have a reason to follow you. And, you know, if you give them the correct reason, they will follow you and they will stay with you for years and years and years to come. And that's what we want. So, you know, this is Keynot, and this was another review, part 2, to animating the bars at the top and the bottom of the video. I'm Tim Buckley. You can follow me here. please subscribe on my channel, or you can follow me over at Instagram and Facebook at _Tim Buckley Fitness. I'll catch you on the next video.